I'm Urza47, and this is episode number 28 of the second season of Urza Commands the XCOM 2 project. Here we are in the XCOM Bar and Lounge, here on board the Avenger. Still celebrating some of the success from last mission, which was almost flawless, only one minor injury. We were tasked with liberating some alien supplies from a supply depot that we had discovered. And we managed to kill a crap ton of aliens, rescue the supplies, and not get ourselves killed in the process. Which is more than can be said for these individuals. We haven't looked at the memorial wall in a while, because thankfully not a whole lot of people have been added to it very recently. We can sort by date here and actually get a counting over time of the number of casualties we've had. June was a pretty terrible month. We lost 6 people in June, including a lot of experienced people. Operation Damned Blade, not a very good mission, and Hellclaw also cost us chutters because of some stupid decisions on my part. Well, not even decisions, because I didn't realize that somebody was on Overwatch when I moved chutters, and he did not survive that encounter as a result. Otherwise, Operation Godhammer. God, what a disaster! So we'll start calling that Operation God, what a disaster, because I have no idea how else to describe it. 4 people died, and a 5th was captured. Erin the Red is still nowhere to be found. Presumably she is an alien sympathizer and is in league with them. So, yeah, that happened. But it's not all bad. Let's take a look at the people who are still with us here in the armory. Still recovering from minor injuries, Sigafus and Anorax. LJ, I'm happy to report, is no longer shaken after the brilliant success in last mission. Anna, however, still is, because she did not attend the mission because she was wounded, and in fact still is. Speaking of LJ, she has just 1 day remaining on her next training level, so we're happy about that. I am thinking about training another psionic unit at some point, because we only have 1 and it's good to have a backup, but I'm not particularly pressed for that. Otherwise, we have our Grenadier triplets here, of which Gage is ready, the other 2 are not. And of course, Superstar Dake, with his 79 kills over 26 missions. I don't think I've ever had somebody get that many kills in a season before. Certainly I don't think I've ever had anyone get to the century mark, which seems likely, because there's still a lot of aliens left to kill, and Dake only needs 21 more to get to that triple-digit 100. So event queue, like I said, LJ has 1 day remaining on her training. Also 1 day remaining on the Gatekeeper autopsy, which will... I don't remember what we're getting out of that, but we'll get something cool out of that. And then we'll start disassembling the Sectopod, probably, so we can upgrade our little robot drone things. 2 days we'll be able to clear this alien debris, but really that's not what's really going on here. What's really going on here in 2 days is that we're gonna get 110 supplies. But Urza, you might be wondering, well, why do we want that 110 supplies? Because we currently have 213 supplies.
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
And if we want this fancy plasma sniper rifle, it's going to cost us 300 supplies. And assuming you're all capable of elementary school math, you know that 213 plus 110 equals 323, which is more than the 300 supplies that we need. So let me just put this in your... Consider this. Dake has managed to get his 79 kills without even having this really fancy sniper rifle yet. He's done it all with the bullshit Gauss sniper. He'll like single-handedly win missions. Well, he's already single-handedly winning missions. He will safely single-handedly win missions once he has that sniper rifle. So obviously, getting it is a #1 top priority for us right now. Also in 3 days, we're going to get a supply drop. $338 of income. We do have the rural checkpoints. So I don't think we're going to get that full amount. I think we're only going to get half of it. But I'm not sure if that's already built in or not. Actually, let's find out. Let's go to my quarters and look at the Avenger report. That's not where it is. Where is the, somewhere around here it tells me what the budget is. How do I figure out where the where the budget is? How do I get a detailed accounting of that? I don't know. Somewhere around here it is. Whatever. We'll figure it out in 3 days when we get the supply drop. It's either $338 or half of that. Probably half of that. Oh, actually, one more thing I forgot to do before we start doing stuff here on the bridge. We're probably going to get another scanning target. Power fluctuations in New Australia. So there's some intel to be gained, but we don't really need intel. We have 100. We could stand to have more, but we have a bunch of encrypted Advent data pads that we can get. Incidentally, if there's new people in Twitch chat, hello, welcome, thank you for watching. You can see all of the previous episodes of this season on YouTube under Urza47, so feel free to check that out. What I forgot to do is go here in the Proving Ground, because I have some cores that are burning a hole in my pocket. I would really like to buy one of these experimental powered weapons. Unfortunately, it requires 50 supplies. Which means we won't be able to buy the plasma sniper rifle on cue if we do that. So instead, I think we'll go for some experimental ammo.
Sounds good, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as the project is ready for deployment.
So yeah, we don't have an engineer in there. But unfortunately, I mean, we can take somebody... I don't want to take somebody out of sickbay while there's still people getting recovered. And we need both of these guys to get those... to get these last bit of alien debris out of here, because we need that to happen ASAP. But we'll move one of those over into the Proving Ground as soon as that is complete. So with the supply drop in 3 days, we're not going to be able to make new contacts, although we would... How much? What's the going rate for this? 100 supplies? Yeah, no, not happening. Let's go ahead and gain some of this intel.
Plotting new course.
We are, however, one pip away on the Avatar project, so we're probably going to have to undertake that black site mission sooner rather than later. Insanity now does a small amount of guaranteed damage and applies rupture to the target. Very cool, very cool. I've already given LJ her new blue armor, commiserate with her new rank, and we now have Stasis Shield. Stasis can be cast on allies, rendering them immune to any attacks and stunned for 1 turn. Solace. So this is a that's an active ability, I assume. Extinguishes or blocks any mental impairments for themselves and any nearby squad mates. Well, Void Rift just sounds really, really cool, so we're gonna get that. Mystic, huh? That's a cool sounding rank. I like it. And her psionic power is up to 78 plus 20 for her cool upgraded psionic thing. So I think actually that's what we're probably going to get to upgrade once we finish this autopsy, incidentally.
These findings will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander.
Yes, they will. So we finished our autopsy on the Gatekeeper.
I have come to suspect that this creature's unusual appearance is somehow directly connected to its notable psionic aptitude. The aliens always have some reasoning to their actions, even as twisted as it is often revealed to be.
An unusually independent, unpredictable species. So yes, that does give us a new alien psi-amp that we can build. It incorporates artifacts from the powerful gatekeeper alien we encountered. And it'll put our experienced psi operatives on the same level as the alien's most powerful psionic forces. That sounds really, really cool. We could start researching the storm gun, but like I said, we're going to do the sectopod breakdown.
From what I've been told, our troops took to calling this large robotic unit a sectopod, under the initial assumption that it was being controlled by a sectoid pilot. On closer inspection, we can see that is not the case. Not unlike the mechanized Advent units, which were likely derived from the sectopod itself. This machine seems to be entirely autonomous.
So 6 days we have to go for that.
Encoded on the genetic sample recovered from the Advent Black Site imply we may have only scratched the surface of the alien's infrastructure as it relates to this Avatar project. We were fortunate to recover the genetic sample when we did. Otherwise, our path may have very well ended here.
Commander?
So how much is it going to cost us to build that, It does count as a weapon. Ooh! 200 supplies and another gatekeeper shell. So yeah, that's not happening for a while. New construction. They've reduced the alien facility counter by 2 weeks. I love the flavor text on this thing, by the way. It reads like a card in a trading card game. Okay, one more day for the supply drop and the alien debris.
Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
It is unfortunate, Commander, that your recent efforts have proven to be so mediocre.
Indeed. So, on the bad side, we failed a guerrilla op thanks to my inability to measure distance, and also our lack of a specialist who can hack computers at range. And they've also completed 2 dark events. The good news is that we completed a supply raid, destroyed an alien facility, contacted 2 regions, investigated a rumor, and reduced the Avatar progress by 1. Destroying this facility, by the way, that was extremely important. That was a do-or-die mission that we managed to pass there. Because otherwise, we would not be in this position. We probably would have lost the game by now. New staff available, Dr. Feng Song and Dr. Maxim Lebedev. I'm kind of saddened that there is not a new soldier to recruit. So we have 3 weeks for the next alien facility and 3 more weeks for the next retaliatory strike. So this is going to be a really busy month ahead of us. Oh, and incidentally, we did get the full 300 supplies because our nominal income is 676. So the resistance informant might happen at some point. Oh my god, minor at breakthrough in the Avatar project. Oh, that sounds horrible. And a mystery event. Yeah, let's head over there and get those supplies right now. We can get this intel later. Conveniently, it's right there next to us on the same continent. Okay, great. We now have the 300 supplies that we need.
New orders, Commander?
Why, yes. I would like this plasma lance constructed immediately. Curious what's taking so long with this debris. Has it still not been the 2 days yet? Guess not. There we go. And we get our 110 supplies. Okay, so we can put one of those engineers in here in the proving ground. That'll speed up the ammo. And we'll put another one here in the alien machinery. So now we are actually doing this, but it'll take a month to do. Ugh. We can't actually build anything new in here because we're maxed out on power. We would have to get a new
maximum power consumption
power
reached.
relay. But we get a bonus because this is a alien power relay, so we can hook into that and get 10 juice out of it for 80 supplies. That's pretty good. So we still have 137 supplies with another 200 or so more that we're about to collect. So we will be able to get the cool new experimental weapons in here and probably a couple more war suits as well. And maybe some new recruits also. Excellent. But we'll go there in a moment. For right now, we'll stay down here and get the rest of this intel. Venom rounds. The tips of these rounds contain microcapsules of a fast-acting toxin effective on organic aliens and humans alike, poisoning the target on impact and dealing bonus damage. So this is only useful against organics. It's not useful against mechanized units. It's unfortunate, but I'll probably give this to whoever has the EMP grenades, under the assumption that against mechanized units, they'll be using the EMP grenade instead of shooting at it normally. Yeah, there's new stuff here that we have to investigate. Let's hurry up with that intel. Oh, LJ already has her new training complete, and she has been promoted to Warlock. Sure, get Null Lance. That seems really good. So straight away we can move her into the purple armor. There we go. Yeah, the Warlock is equivalent to a major non-psionic. She gets a side bonus as well. Very cool. 0 days for the sectopod breakdown.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
0 really is 0.
Central claims to have seen one of these things up close back in the day. Despite a lot of speculation, there was no pilot to be found once we pried it open.
So we can build the Mark III Gremlin as a result of this. And might as well research this storm gun.
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
At some point we'll want to build that. Oh, let's also get something going in the proving ground. The experimental powered weapon.
We'll get started right away, Commander. I'll send word when the project is complete.
Strategic resource located.
In an old apartment complex, intermittent energy signatures led us to the remains of a makeshift laboratory. Something from Dr. Valen, perhaps? Although the persons responsible for its assembly are long since gone. Our scans uncovered a few pieces of alien technology. Okay, great. Let's fly back to HQ and check out what kind of personnel we can recruit.
Welcome, Commander.
Yeah, an engineer and a scientist, neither of which we really need.
Avengers
Let's check out the
plotting
black
new
market.
course.
Market is open.
Delirium crystals, muton corpse, and chrysalid corpse stores. Well, what does he have to sell us? Some PCSs. Some supplies. I like the idea of a superior laser sight. And these PCSs are pretty good too. So sure, let's go ahead and go shopping. Speed's always great to have. Sell some of these. How badly do we need these Illyrian crystals? I'd just as soon hold on to them, but we can unload some of these crystal corpses. So what's the Africa bonus here? Recruits cost 10 supplies. That seems pretty cool. We have idle staff in here. We can retrain soldier abilities if we want to, but I don't really feel the need to do that. We can empty this. We have nobody injured. And we'll put him down here. So we have 341 supplies. We could build
Maximum power consumption reached.
that power relay. I'm not sure we need to, though. What we really need to do is get some more resistance support, I suppose. Or we can just hold on to the supplies, because surely we're going to need them to build some of these new toys we've been inventing. So we are going to... Actually, let's see here. We have this bonus. The Asia bonus is going to be hard to get. It has power, but I don't really care about power. We are eventually going to need to get here at some point. And that requires, so we're going to want to put a radio tower here because it's 2 away. Like, if we wanted to make contact here, it would be prohibitively expensive. 120 intel. Not going to happen. Oh, and we're not even getting this bonus because we don't have a radio relay. Because they like, blew up our relay
Course for the
earlier.
Indonesian zone.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have bought those intel items, but oh well.
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander.
Great, I wonder how much this is going to cost us to buy. A concentrated set of beam pulses, piercing and melting the target across a substantial surface area. And might as well research the chrysalid autopsy while we're here.
Presumably, the name chrysalid derives from assumptions made previously about the creature's unusual means of reproduction. Although rumors have long prevailed about the existence of zombies, created as a byproduct of the chrysalid gestation, recent reports seem to indicate a new, equally disturbing means of propagating their species.
We should have a guerrilla mission pop up any day now. But as soon as we finish this radio relay... Actually, hold on a second. Let's see what it's going to cost us to build some of these
Hey, Commander.
New items. If we want a gremlin, that will cost us this much. And a storm gun will cost us that much. Oh, we can actually buy both of these. We'll hold off on the storm gun for now. That seems less important. But we probably will get it soon.
Reading you loud and clear.
Okay, so we're going to want to make contact in East Asia. Now that'll only cost us 40 intel because we just bought that radio relay.
Setting course for Sector 14, East Asia. Attempting to establish local regional contact.
Ah, there's that guerrilla operation. Let's review our targets. We're probably going to want to run a lot of people on the B squad on this mission. Because these tend to be easier missions. Although this says very difficult. That one's only difficult. This one's very difficult. This gives us a scientist. Although it counters the minor breakthrough, so I'm really keen to do that. This counters the mystery event, and it gives us 200 supplies. 9 enemies, 11 enemies. Yeah, this one's very difficult because it has extra enemies. So here we have an Andromedan, a sectoid, some elite guys, and a sectopod. And it counters the mystery event. Okay, we have some intel to spare because of all those data pads we've recovered, so we might as well check out the hidden event and see what we're dealing with here. That's annoying, but I think we can deal with it. So I think we're going to instead go after this dark event, because I can't abide that. No, we don't want to block our progress to the Avatar project. That's the sort of thing that will cause us to lose the game. So there's an Andromedan, a heavy mech. Oh, there's also a gatekeeper here, which we need in order to get that new Psyamp for LJ. Andromedan's elite shield bearers, heavy mech. So there is a mech, so we'll definitely want to bring the EMP grenade. And this is a hack the workstation mission, so we definitely need to bring our specialist as well. And we'll hold off on the shotgun, actually. I'd like to keep some supplies in reserve so that we can continue to build things in the proving ground. As mentioned, we are doing this mission.
Setting course for the Brazilian corridor.
Unfortunately, we didn't get to finish the heavy weapons, so we won't be bringing that. So I'm thinking of taking LJ out of this mission and putting in someone else. If I took her out, who would I replace her with? Oh, we could try to get Anorax back in good graces. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll also give her the venom rounds. Actually, no, she has the armor-piercing attacks. I think I'm still okay with that. Use a gas bomb as well. And you have... What do you have now? Yeah, we'll give you the extra bonus. And our squatty here with the fancier new gremlin here. Actually, you know what? Whoa, hold on. Ah, no. Go back. Go back. I'm not ignoring you, T-Fang. You're just on a different screen. And I'm not looking at that screen. Right, so we'll give you the... Take this away. Make utility items available. You can have a skull attack, I'm not sure what that does. That's probably not going to be helpful to you because you're not going to be doing that. Oh, actually, wait a minute. No, if he's a specialist, he's going to want to be able to use that. He might actually get some use out of that. You can have the venom rounds. And triple grenadiers with tons and tons and tons of grenades. I like it. Actually, hold on a second. Before I start the mission, I'm going to remind myself which aliens are present. Andromedans, elite shield bearers, elite troopers, heavy mechs, a gatekeeper, a sectoid, and an elite officer. So a total of 11.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5 by 5.
Seeking every possible outlet to gain information on the aliens' latest project. And in this case, that means infiltrating one of their facilities to access an exposed terminal connected to their network. Hostile forces will be in position to defend the site, so we'll have to neutralize any threats to lock down the area. Recover whatever you can. We need that data if we're going to stop their progress.
Operation Dismal Vengeance. Just like what we had a couple of episodes ago, our objective is to hack a workstation in an advent facility. The difference is that this time we have a specialist with a gremlin who's able to do it. So we don't have to actually have somebody run up and hand jam on the keyboard. We can do it at range. We are on our way to the Slums District, Knife Town in Pagoda. Our objective is to hack that workstation and neutralize all 11 of the aliens that are there. Thank you for the psionic data hacking thing that gave us that intel. Very useful. Okay, so they were courteous enough to start us off on this rooftop here. On top of what appears to be a club. And we have a convenient highway separating us from the computer terminal over here. So, like before, we're going to want to use this highway to as a vantage point for our snipers. We'll go ahead and lead off with... Oh wow, it's actually difficult for us to... We'll have to lead off with... Let's say, Dake.
Running.
So that people actually have room to get around. And no contacts sighted as of yet. Let's head over to here.
Confirmed. Moving out.
And there's some civilians over there underneath.
On my way.
She can move a lot further than anyone else because of that PCS we gave her.
Location confirmed.
So we're going to want a couple of people on the ground floor And a couple of people up top as well. So I need to think about who I want to be leading the way. Probably Gage, because he has this superb armor thing going.
On the move.
Leading with the tank's generally a good idea.
Getting it done. Solid copy.
I got some Advent goons heading our way. And Dake, of course, can see all of them. This is very likely to be a kill shot if he takes that shot there. We'll go ahead and take Anna's scout around, see what's going on over here. Nothing over there. Okay, so we can put some people on Overwatch and leave some people off of Overwatch. The problem with this Andromedan is we're going to have to kill it twice. I think we actually don't put anyone on Overwatch, as a matter of fact.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Alright, we'll give him the lowest ranked person the easiest shot on this trooper here. Oh, shit.
Not good. We're busted.
So we're definitely going to want to deploy an explosive here.
I'm trusting you here.
Oh, that's dangerous because there's a car there, though. I know how cars have a propensity to explode and all that. I didn't recognize that as a car at first because it's all hollowed out and broken and everything. So I'd very much like to know if it's possible to hit No, we would blow up the car if we did that. The alternative is to use this thing. That has the same problem. Or I could blow the car up and just tempt fate. I'd really rather not blow the car because it is full cover. And destroying one's own cover feels like a bad idea in any event. And Dake has good odds to kill anyone, so we'll use this grenade here. That seems fine. And we will target it so that we'll drop it right on him.
Get ready for a surprise!
And he actually can see all of these people, so... So if he scores this kill, he will get a bonus action, which would allow him to pistol either of those two. But let's go ahead and... the problem is he's in cover, so I don't have nearly as good a crit chance. And the basic damage is unlikely to kill him. I could employ an acid bomb. And you actually have the... This would reveal you, which I prefer not to do. Oh, yeah, you're in... You're gonna get revealed if you leave cover anyway. Okay. So we have 4 people to shoot remaining. We'll let Sigafuz use the acid bomb.
Catch!
As a result, I'm not particularly worried about what these guys do subsequently. But you have the armor piercing, so we want you to start shooting at the...
On your order.
Andromedan. Oh, for fuck's sake. Another goddamn miss.
It's still moving.
You suck. Alright, can you hit it, please? Yes, you very much can. Very good.
Went off the armor. Now you can probably finish that with a pistol round. Possibly, maybe. You can
just have the pistol round. Okay, so we will kill this shield bearer unless something horrible happens. Oh, loot drops.
What did you expect?
Of course, there's acid all
Hey,
over the
you
place.
got loot here.
And the pistol, if we're lucky, actually, it's very likely, 70% crit to finish off the Andromedan. But of course, it will leave behind the suit itself, unfortunately. Yeah, this guy is on fire, and I'm not particularly worried what he's going to do. I'm not going to be able to kill it unless I get a crit, which I don't think I'm going to be able to. Yeah, 12%, and even with a crit, it's dicey. It's unlikely to kill him. So I will just go on Overwatch and fire if I get spotted.
Moving to Overwatch.
Which he may do, depending on where he moves. And that guy just dies to his acid. That's good. There's that officer, but I can only see him by virtue of her, thankfully. Uh-oh, here he comes.
At least we know where they are. Get me out of here, please.
Oh, for Oh my god, you've lit those things on fire! You're gonna kill someone with that random arbitrary shooting. Oh, okay, the fire went out. That's good. Okay, well, so much for our secondary objective of getting her to safety. Okay, we will have Calvin Bell. Oh, those could be blown up. I see. Okay, we are going to do something clever here. We're going to use waypoints to our advantage. To pick up this loot drop.
Heading to that location.
Without stepping in the acid. Ooh, an advanced stock and an advanced repeater.
I'm sure the docs will want to see this.
Now this will trigger the pack, but I'm okay with that because this is likely to kill that officer.
I guess that'll be okay.
We'll have Gage move over here. And we can start taking pot shots at this alien. Calvin Bell, unfortunately, can't see anything. Sigafus will hopefully be able to finish off this Andromedan.
One down, thousands to go.
Oh, and you get a free action as well. Excellent. Well, you did that was just totally free. You get a whole turn now. Superb. Okay, so we'll have Coyote head over here and get some more eyes on whoever might be
Moving.
hanging out in this little courtyard area. By the way, that was 3 aliens we've killed, and there is 8 to go. And there's 2 of them right there, which we will let Dake take care of. Uh, 80% crit will do the job.
Only the best.
And we have a single solitary Advent goon. Which we're not going to be able to fire at this turn.
I'm going.
So we'll move up and go on Overwatch.
I'm on it.
Likewise for you, Coyote.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
You have a shot, but it's a poor shot. So we'll have you stay on Overwatch instead.
I'm on it.
Ready to engage.
Ah, you both suck. Oh, you spotted her, so she's going to take the Overwatch shot. No, for fuck's sake! Ah, no Overwatch shot. Ah, bullshit. Ah, stupid ass Advent guy. Okay. Okay, well the acid has dissipated, so I'm free to advance on him. What are Dake's odds to just murder this thing? 50-50. Now I want to be careful here because the wrong move will potentially activate more bad guys. So I'll lead off with this move.
Is it clear?
That's what we're about to find out. Yes, it is. And you hopefully are going to be able to take care of this Advent Trooper. Yes, very much so. He is very dead.
Happy now? Draining ammo fast!
Okay, unfortunately we don't have anyone in concealment, so we're going to have to bide our time. Alright, we'll move him to here.
Position confirmed.
And reload because he has half a clip left.
Let's rock!
You have a whole clip, so we will give you a double
Already
move.
there!
I think we'll just not worry about the top of this highway because it's actually not as good as it sounds, because when you're up there you're not going to be able to shoot anything that's down here.
I'm on it.
We'll have you hang back a little bit because you're injured.
Oh yeah!
Same for you.
I guess that'll be okay. On Overwatch.
Scanning.
Okay, no bad guys. So we're going to need to start pressing towards the objective. Oh, yes, bad guys. There's 2 of them in here. We have... There's that mech. And a Advent goon as well. This move will probably activate it, but I'm okay with that.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. We're near the objective.
Oh, 2
Commander,
mechs.
we have confirmation of the exposed access point.
Yeah, one of them's on Overwatch. So we can potentially hack this now. Okay, where is Gage and his EMP bomb? Which are too far away to be able to get the further away one. But the advantage is we can move over here and not trigger Overwatch because we're far enough away. And this should give us the get us close enough to be able to hit both of them. We can't move all the way. Actually, we could move all the way over here. Yeah, why the hell wouldn't I move here? Because if you look up here, this crosshair means that nowhere through this route is he going to be able to see me, because line of sight is mutual in this game.
Okay, I'll go.
And this will absolutely be able to EMP them, except they're too far apart and I can't get both of them. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's not possible to get both of them because you can't. Maybe. No, you have to like go all the way in there for it to get that one. Oh, this gets both of them. Okay. We found just the right pixel to aim at. Decreased hack defense. And they're going to shut down for a while. Oh no, I didn't get the other one. Oh no, that red outline was just him being... Okay. Well, this is what I was going to do anyway, given that I can't hit both of them. That's actually a dicey attack because he's so far away and he's in high cover. I'm not worried about what that other guy's gonna do. Fortunately, there isn't much high cover to be found. I do have hollow targeting. I could use a rocket launcher. And that would actually give him another action. But given that there are still, let's see, we killed 2 guys out here. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's one more pod of 3 aliens after these 3. I think we're okay to use the rocket launcher here. We have enough explosives outside. And this will actually expose this guy to a follow-up attack. And it gives us an easy way to get into the building if we need to. Now you can potentially finish him off. What are Dake's odds here? Dake can actually shoot the heavy mech all the way in the back. And that'll actually remove its overwatch if you successfully hit there. So we'll let Sigafus take this 64% shot. Which you missed, but he did put hollow targeting on it, which means somebody else making
I need ammo.
another attack. Oh, you get a free action. Unfortunately, you can't fire again because you don't have any more ammo, but you get to reload for free.
Let's do this.
Okay, I can't make that move. Calvin Belt can take this shot. He actually has a very good chance at 76%. Oh!
Enemy down.
Right into the face. Okay. Nice promotion for you. Well done. Okay, so let's have Dake disrupt his over. Now, I could do the regular shot, which is almost certain to hit. And well, we could use a Deadeye attack, which is more likely to miss. But it's also more likely to be for us to be able to finish it off. We'll choose the Deadeye attack. And if it misses, we'll just go on Overwatch and let him come to us. Oh, it didn't miss. This is Dake we're talking about.
Win off the armor.
So now we can have Coyote run in here and finish it off.
Say so.
64% chance to finish it off, but decent odds. You guys are missing all of these really easy shots. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so it all comes down to Anorax, who is not going to be able to kill it.
On the move.
Except with this grenade. No, you're too far away even for that. Okay.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Well, he might run away. Yeah, that's exactly what he's going to do.
Menace 1-5. The Advent network is almost entirely locked down. We're running out of time. Get to that terminal.
Well, I don't care about the terminal so much, because we have our specialist here that can handle it from all the way
Accessing
across
system.
the street. And this will put us off time pressure so that we can methodically deal with the rest of the aliens here. Oh. So we have a 100% chance to reduce scanning times by 50% for 4 weeks. That sounds pretty good. But I'm really interested on this facility lead. That just sounds really cool. It's only a 31% chance, but if we get it, that's just aces if we get it. And there's no downside either. So we'll go ahead and go for the really big facility lead bonus. Oh no, just missed it. Ah, well.
I'm in. We've confirmed successful acquisition of the Advent files. Eliminate any remaining hostiles in the area.
So no extra credit. But there is still the matter of this mech that's hanging out over here. So we'll have Gage, who is our tank, go ahead and
If you say so.
check it out. Well, the music changed. Did I see something? Maybe. Okay, I think we'll just bide our time on Overwatch.
On Overwatch. Got it covered.
Moving to Overwatch. Come get some.
Come get some. Got it covered.
And of course the Dake Long Watch Overwatch. Nothing, huh? Okay, we'll actually go more aggressively in here because he's a tank and he can do it. Oh, look at what we have in there. A couple of sectoids and this thing. And the mech is on Overwatch. Well, we can deal with the sectoids with our, and the side of the building for that matter, with our shredder gun. But I'm not worried about the sectoids. We can actually hit both of these with the gun as well. And I think that's what we'll do.
This is gonna hurt.
Shred some armor. Kill that one. Unfortunately, there isn't much in the way of full cover out here. And a regular hand grenade isn't going to do much at this range. We can actually give Gage the aid protocol. I'm thinking kill zone is actually a pretty good idea here, because we can target all of this.
This area is mine.
You can't actually see anything from here.
On your order.
I think we'll just use Overwatch liberally.
Overwatch.
That's very prone to being flanked, though. And so I don't want to take that. We could take a position on the upper level. But again, it has the same problem. No full cover and too far away. Because she's injured, we'll have her fall back a little bit.
I'll go.
And let Sigafus take her place.
All right, I'll go.
And you can suppress this sectoid.
Bring in the pain. On Overwatch.
I'm on it.
Oh, you missed! Wow, Dick, I didn't think you had it in you.
Negative damage.
Wow, you are all not shooting well.
I'll get him
Miss
next
the target.
time.
Well, the aliens are also not shooting well, so I guess that evens out. Dick gets another shot. That is probably a dead sectoid.
That's how it's done.
This could be another dead sectoid. Nope. No such luck.
Oh, come on! Get me out of here!
Oh, for God's sake. Don't panic. Okay, well, that's a good place to be. No, don't shoot the sectoid. Oh. Okay. Alright. So, we would like to be able to take out this sectoid. And we can employ Calvin Bell to do that, hopefully. And this is a flanking position.
Heading out.
No, how about this one? No, how about... Why can't you shoot this one? There you go. Only a 69% though, because he's a red shirt and can't shoot straight. But it's still a pretty good chance to kill it. There we go. That'll deal with the
Hostile
panic.
neutralized. My ammo's running low.
Okay, so all that's left for us now is to just concentrate fire on this eyeball guardian thing. You have a grenade. You actually have a ton of grenades. So we'll have Sigafuz shoot at it, even though he's not going to hit, probably. It will give us the hollow targeting bonus.
Shot failed to connect.
I don't think that thing is susceptible to gas bombs. So we will use a plasma grenade. What are her odds to just shoot it? 48%. Yeah, I don't like those odds. We'll use a plasma grenade. That'll damage its armor as well.
Fire in the hole!
And it's guaranteed damage as opposed to the shot, which is liable to miss. So how far... Yeah, no, we're going to need to move closer. But I don't want to do that with Anna because she's hurt already. So as a result of that, I kind of want to keep her where she is. Oh, a critical. Nice shooting.
That armor's tough!
And with any luck, Dake will be able to finish the job. Dot-Eye is once again available, but because of the range, we only have a 68% chance here. Right into that little robotic eye of it.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Alright, couple injuries. None of them too severe. And we accomplished the mission. Excellent job, everyone. This is one long Sky Ranger flight. Only a 53.3% successful shot percentage. You guys didn't really do a good job on that. I know we took mostly shots with a much greater percentage than that. We were missing like 70% shots several times. Not very good. So Squatty Bell gets a promotion. And we'll give him medical protocol, of course. Because we need a medic. Dick, by the way, is now up to 84 kills. So we got that advanced stock and repeater we picked up, in addition to a bunch of various corpses, but critically that gatekeeper shell, which will enable us to build that new psi amplifier for LJ.
Hello, Commander.
So we've counted the minor breakthrough, we've picked up a scientist, which is of limited use now because there isn't all that much left to research, but good to have nonetheless. And decreases our research time by 13%. Well, that'll do it for this episode of Urza Commands the XCOM 2 project. Thank you all for watching, and join me next time when we will pick out our wounds. Actually, let's go ahead and see what the wounds are like now. Coyote's going to be out for 9 days, and Diana Rock's for 14. Not that great. Once she recovers, if everything is otherwise going well, we're going to see if we can take a crack at that special Black Ops mission next episode. So do come back for that one. And I bid you all adieu. So long, and I'll see you next time. And thank you all for watching the live feed. It is 11:26. It's probably a little too late to do another episode, but I could play something else if there's any requests.